Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I have a little project for you, and I have a prototype over here. It is a little Christmas booklet that I made, and it is inspired by Seven Plaza, and it is, well, you can call it a booklet with pockets in it and tags, or you could call it a zinner. I don't know how you really pronounce that, but it's something like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this today, and I'm going to show this to you using a piece of A4 cardboard. I mean, not cardboard, paper. So before I show that to you and the supplies, I wanted to speak to you about this one here. Now, if you remember my video, I had a video where I put that together, and it came out of this chocolate memories box here, this here. Okay, so I took this box here and I transformed it into something that looks like this. So we got 4 pockets there, and then if you open it up, we had a little notebook here. Okay, and these are a notebook that we added in here, and then a little file folder as well for our receipts, etc. And I say that I was going to use it for my Christmas planning. So I also promised that I was going to have or leave the template of this onto my Facebook group, which is Sunny Creates Junk Journals. So if you're not a member, then consider joining. I will leave the links below. Okay, so I didn't as yet leave the template down below or on my Facebook group, simply because I wanted to give you something. Okay, so I'm going to put this template, so it's going to be a template like this, and it's going to be there on so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my scanner, and I am going to scan it. It's definitely actually smaller than an A4, so that's great. Okay, and I'm going to send this through to you. Hopefully these fold lines, there's just like 2 fold lines here, and I'll probably give you the measurements of that, so if the fold lines don't come out clearly, then you have an idea how much to fold, you know, for the spines kind of a thing. Before I go on, let me just give you those measurements. So they are, oh my god, just more than ½ a centimeter, like 8 millimeters. And in inches, oh greatness, that is what, 1/4 inch? That's ½ an inch, right? 1/4 inch. Okay, right, so that's the spines over there. Now what I wanted to show to you is that if we look at this booklet over here, I used a part of the digitals on my Christmas, what's that kit called? A Cozy Christmas, which is on my Etsy store. So I decided that I'm going to make you a digital for Facebook users, and this is what it is. Okay, so okay, no, I lied, because that one is this one here. So kind of I made a digital for you to use on the outside, okay, which is this. I know mine looks a little bit pink. The reason why it looks a little bit pink is because my printer, my laser printer is weird. Okay, so that's why also you see the border over here. Oh, I don't know what I dropped on it. So that's going to be for this side and that side there, right? Those 2 sides. And then I think I did pockets with it, so that's for that. And then for the inside, which is this piece here, this piece here, and these pieces here, I made that for you. Okay, so that's going to be for your inside. Alright, and then for your outside, I made two different, for these sides here, and they're looking pink, but they're not really pink, they're red. Okay, for the outsides, or for these here, I made that for you, and I made it a little bit bigger as well, meaning that the squares are a little bit bigger. So you got a choice which one you want to use. And for the green, I did the same. I did this for you, okay, for the green. And the green's there and the green's here. And then your file folder, which is inside. Oh, well, you can use anything. You can use even one of those to do it. Okay, so that's it. And so altogether, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freebies here. And then there's, for today's project, there's going to be another freebie. Okay, so let's get cracking with today's project. Right, now for today's project, we needed paper that was non-directional, but I wanted to keep in the theme of, you know, the same theme if you were going to be making something for Christmas. And it's the very same paper. The only difference is that this has writing on it, this doesn't. These have the birds on it, this doesn't. Okay, so this becomes more non-directional than directional. Okay, right, got you. Hopefully we are using the non-directional one. So what you would need is you would need a whatever you're going to be using, right? This will be on Facebook. You need to print it on both sides. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I'm going to go ahead and just now I'm going to trim out the white borders. So I am going to get a smaller zinner or zin, but that's okay. I could have printed this on my inkjet printer, but I decided against it. I don't know why. All right, so that's the prototype thing. What else will you be needing? You will be needing, not necessary, but you'll be needing a self-healing mat. And if you're going to be using a self-healing mat, then you'll need rulers. Okay, make sure that they are the steel rulers. What else will you be needing? Okie dokie, let's see. Glue. Okay, but I think I'm not going to use that glue. I think I'm going to use a glue that has a more thinner nozzle. So I think I'm going to be using this glue here. Okay, that glue there. Then you are going to need your craft knife. A bone folder would be nice. You would need ink. You don't have to use the same color with something to ink it with. You need a circle punch, and I think this is a 1/2 inch if I'm not mistaken. Or one, oh, sorry, not half. I think it's a 1 inch. Okay. Alright. Then you need some ribbons for your closure and to decorate if you want some tags. I've got a pencil which I'll be using, and I've got lots of embellishments over here because we'll be adding to our pockets and stuff like that. And this is from my cozy Christmas kits. I stole some from there, and then these were from last year. I had extras. I'll be using that. And up here, scissors. Cool bananas. Oh, and I'm just gonna use some stuff for my tags. That's kind of it. So now that we made a merry mess on the desk, let's try and sort this out quickly. So what I'm going to do now quickly is I'm going to go ahead, listen, you can also if you want to use the whole page and your printer just prints a non-borderless like this one, then you can ink up the edges as well to make the booklet larger, okay, than if you cut it out. But I'm going to cut out all the white edges and I'm going to come back to you just now. Okay, so I'm back, and just let me pull my chair in. That's it. So I've got some white edges, but I'm okay with that. You know, it's not perfect when it goes into the printer the second time. I should just do duplex printing. I forget that I have that functionality. Right, so let's do this. Now, what we're going to do, the longer side of the paper, we are going to take this edge and match it up to that edge. And you need to be as accurate as possible. Now, I can tell you one thing, I am not accurate in cutting. And yeah, so it's not like mine is terribly accurate, but try to be as accurate as possible, right, when you're measuring it up. So I'm just gonna flip it over to see over there. I know the one edge is straight, then kind of have an idea that the other edge should be kind of straight as well. Right, so I'm just going to take out some of the white here, okay, and then bunch it down. Okay, I am just going to take out some white over there with my scissor because seems I didn't get the edges quite that straight. Like that. That's okay. All right. Then once you do that now, you are going to take this end and this end now and line it up with that end there, like that. Once again, try and get as straight edges as possible that they meet, and when you're happy, I can turn them over, flip them over, look at them, eye them, change your measurements and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, my printer, one of the reasons why I didn't use my inkjet printer is because it does not like my shiny paper, because this paper has got, it says it's matte but it's not. So when I went to buy again from the same supplier, they were like, I told him, no, you know, this is a story, and they want to give me the same paper again. And then I don't know what made me ask them. I said, is that you know, is that one? I don't want it. And they were like, yeah, it is that one. No, but I don't want that one. So I did get another one, but this is 128 GSM, and the other one I managed to get was only 150 GSM. So you can't have cardboard that's too heavy as well, because it's going to make the folds not easy to do. So now that you've got that in half, you're going to take this half and now you're going to fold it on itself to make it a quarter. So there's that middle line there, okay, and then you're going to take this side and you're going to fold it to that middle line there, like that, and match everything up and burnish. Okay, and you're going to do the same with this, like that, and you're going to burnish. So you must please forgive me if I struggle a bit. I only made this once, so you know, you can't have too many of the same things. So that's it. Right, so that's that, and then if you fold it over, everything should sit nicely like that. And let me give you some measurements here. It is in centimeters 7, almost 7, actually just over 7 centimeters by, you can say 10, and in inches it is, so it's a tiny little thing, almost 2 7/8 by 4. Okay, so that's the measurements I came out with. You might have different measurements. You may be using letter paper, or you may be using borderless. The only, you just realize is that you just have to fold it the way I said it needs to be folded. So now when you open it, you got something like this. You've got 8 panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now normally with the Zen, I think you cut the middle line here. We are not going to do that. Okay, we are going to cut it from this, so 1 panel across 2 panels across 3 panels, and the only thing you're going to have is these 2 panels here that are not going to be cut through. Okay, so this is where your handy dandy comes in handy, your handy dandy pencil. Just a mark over there so that you know how to cut. So I'm turning mine around because it's just easier for me to cut in that manner, and I am going to now line my ruler up with the edge here, and shucks, with the lights it's very difficult to see proper measurements, so let's do that. And I'm going to cut, hopefully as straight as possible, up until the last panels. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Ta-da! Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels, or 3 if you want to divide them in half, and then this one is the only one that's together. And so once you've done that, okay, we can leave this one to one side. Now all you're going to do is you're going to fold it up like that. Okay, or you can fold it up like that and turn it around. It doesn't really matter, but I think this is the easiest. Keep your part that you didn't cut onto the right hand side of you, and then fold. It doesn't really matter because your paper is non-directional. And then what you're going to do is, now there's the 1 panel, 2, 3, and the 4th one. You're going to take the 3rd one, overlap it onto the 4th one. Okay, and then you've got 2 panels. Okay, the 2nd one, overlap it onto the 3rd one, and the 1st one, and overlap it onto the 2nd one. Does that make sense? Because all you're doing is you're concertinaing it. I opened it up again. Ta-da! Da, da. Okay, so this is what you got. Then you're going to turn it over, right? And you're going to do the very same thing. There, there, there. I'll do it one more time. Okay, so this is what you got cut. Your edge where you haven't cut is on that side. You're going to fold this over to that. And if you look at it now, you got 4 panels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your 4th one remains stationary. Your 3rd one, number 3, wraps over number 4, like that. Number 2 wraps over number 3, and number 1 wraps over number 2. Got it? And then you turn it around. 3 wraps over 4, 2 over 3, 1 over 2. Okay, done. So this is what you will now have, a booklet that looks something like that. Got it? Right. So now this can be your front, excuse me, or this can be your front. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to use this as my front. Right, so this is my front. Number one panel is my front. Then, can you see that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave this untouched, right? But now I am going to, if you look at that, it's like that. And then if I put my hand on these, it'll open up like that. Can you see that? Close it, open, close. So my front one, I'm doing nothing with it. Number two, you will see, looks like this. So I'm going to take the second and the third panel, and I am going to glue them together, and I'm going to make a top loading pocket. Okay, so in order for me to do that, I would like to have a notch. So I'm going to notch the second panel like this. Okay, so there's my second panel, and I'm gonna try and add a notch to it. Yeah, like that. Okay, so one is on its own, two is going to get glued to three. Okay, and there's the back of the third one, and then that's the fourth one. And then remember the fold we made? Now on the fourth one and the fifth one, I am going to make a side opening panel. Pocket. Okay, so in effect, what's going to get glued over here is the bottom, and then because it flaps over, we need to glue that as well. Okay, so I'm going to make a notch this because I'm making a front loading, a side loading pocket here. Okay, I'm gonna notch this like that, eyeballing the middle like that. Okay, so let's look at what we have. One on its own, two is going to grab hold of three, and they're going to make a pocket. That's the back of three. Number four and number five are going to make a side pocket. Okay, and look, I damaged my paper here. Right, so that's number five. Number 6, 7, and 8. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, from the back now, okay, so once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it? Okay, so now what we're going to do is, this is going to be our back flip, right? Number 8 is our back flip. 6, 7, 8. Okay, number 8 is going to be our back part of our thing. I'm not going to touch it. Neither am I going to touch number 7. But number 8, okay, so if you look at it, okay, so on number 6 now, right? 8, 7, 6. On number 6, I am going to make a slit down here, and I'm going to make a slanted pocket here. Okay, so I'm going to open it up again. 8, 7, 6. Now on 6, I am going to cut it down. Right, so measurements. I'm just going to make a dot here at the fold, and I'm going to measure probably, let's make it 5 down. I'm gonna just see how big that slant is going to be, or how wide. Let's make it 5.5. Let's see at 5.5. 5.5. Yeah, that looks good. And in inches, that 5.5 is actually, sorry, I'm just getting there, 2 1/4. 2¼ okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to now put my ruler here here at that mark I made on the fold and the 5½, which is also on the fold, by the way, and I'm going to join those two. Okay, and then I'm also going to just make a line over here. It will help me to cut, or to see the cut. Okay, so now let's do that. I'm going to cut this one here now. Okay, so we're cutting number 6 down, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up just so that I don't mistakenly cut into that. Okay, and I'm going to make sure now my ruler is really at the point there and at the point there. Okay, and now forgive me, I need to draw it closer to me to get it right. And I'm going to cut there. And on the folds. So we remember we cut panel 6. Sure, I just think this is now. I mean, this, I don't know why. Probably because it's on the fold, and we're going to use that now. So let's bring this back in now. Okay, and let's see what we have. 1, 2, and 3 are going to be glued together. That's the back of 3. 4 and 5 are going to be glued together. That's the back of 5. 6 are cut it into a slant. Oh, look at how lekker it matches. Lekker is a slang word in Afrikaans meaning nice. Okay, let's not use it. Okay, so that matches up nicely with that. And then that's 6, that's 7, back of 7, 8. Now I'm thinking that I would probably like to use this piece on the back of 7, like that. Ta-da! So we make a pocket there. Yeah, so mine got cut a little bit crooked because my knife was, yeah, misbehaving. Right, so now that we've got that, it's time to start gluing this together. Right, and what's all the sounds about? Looking for my gluing thing, but I don't know where it is. Right, so before we start gluing, if we want to ink, this is the most important parts to ink, because it means that you're not going to be able to ink it again, or it's going to be difficult to ink. Where your pockets are, like that, you'll need to ink. This here you'll need to ink, and then obviously that before we glue it down. Okay, so let's just say I'll ink it with you, the ones that need to be inked, and then I'll ink the rest off camera. So I would ink this like that, and I would ink the back of it as well. Okay, like that. Okay, and then this here, because there's the pocket here, I would go ahead and ink this part, and I would ink this part here, because the rest you can ink later. And then I would ink this part here for this one here, and for good measure I'll just go in and ink around here as well. Okay, and then, sorry, my nose is itchy. And then on this one you're going to ink this as well. Just make sure, you know, your angle that you prefer would be right. I don't think I'll prefer an angle like that. I would rather have an angle like this. So that is why I'm going to ink it now, so I can remember that that's the angle I chose to use when I stick it down. Okay, Now for the sticking. So let's leave that one aside. Remember that this is going to be left, panel 1. We are going to now glue this to panel 2 to panel 3. So when you open it up, there's panel 2, there's panel 3. So now you need to glue it here and here, so it becomes a top loading pocket. You're gluing panel 3. You're gluing panel 2 to panel 3, but you're going to apply the glue to panel 3 on the left hand side and going down. Okay, so let's just hope that my glue is going to work, because I haven't used it in a while. Right, thin bead of glue going down this way. Okay, and that way as well. Yeah, so I hope you are all well. It is Sunday evening, and I didn't have a video out for the weekend, so that is why that video is coming. This video is coming out now. So I glued that on the back side of this now to that 2 to 3. Now there's the back of 3. Now we need to glue 4 and 5. Okay, so now if you open up 4 like this, okay, so that's 4 and that's still 5. So we need to now glue on 5. We need to glue this edge and this edge so that 4 sits on it, and this part of 4 is sealed, that part is sealed, and that. Okay, so complicated? No. There's the 5th panel. You're going to glue it down here. Like that. And like that there. Like that. Okay? And that's going to sit on that. Okay, so 1, 2 to 3, it's glued. Okay, back of 3, 4 to 5, there's your pocket here. Okay, it's glued and the back is glued. Back of 5, now we're going to glue 6 to 7. Okay, now how are we going to glue 6 to 7? Just like how we glued the others. Always look at the fuller one, putting glue always on the full one, not any ones where there's a pocket or there's a tuck spot, tuck spot, that's wrong. Notch. Oh yeah, so 7 down this way, here, and then here. So there's your 6 going onto your 7. Ta-da! Like that. Okay, and that's 6 and 7, back of 7, 8, and on 8, remember we said we're going to add this here like that. Okay, so long side I'm not gluing, I'm gluing the 2 shorter sides. So doing that, like that, and then like that. Okay, and oh flip it over and glue it together, and that's it, ladies. That's it. That's the thing done and dusted. So now all you gotta do is decorate it. Okay, so 1, 2 to 3 glued, back of 3, 4 to 5, that's back of 5, 6 to 7 glued, back of 7, 8 with a little pocket, and that is basically it. Now if you want to decorate it, that's where we get involved in it now. Okay, so what I also did is that I pulled out some decorations here and here and here, and I'm thinking, let me see what from my cozy Christmas kit is going to work first before I do anything else. Right, so I've got some like this, but I think they might be too long. Oh, not really, not really. Wow, I got lucky there. Didn't expect that to fit. This one here, this is not, oh, I don't know, I can't remember whether it's from the cozy Christmas kit or not. Shucks, no, I don't know whether it's from cozy Christmas or whether it's from Christmas cheer. Yes, I'm going to put that one there, in there, and probably we're going to have a little thing to be able to pull it out. Oh, we can make a bigger one for that. Okay, I wanted to show you this. Guys, you know me, you know me. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this here using this. This is from one of those old CD things, and I think if I cut it right, it might will it, let's see. No, might kind of not, but maybe. Okay, I've got nothing to lose, so we know this one is going in here. Okay, right, now let me tell you what I plan to use it as for. I might actually go in, and if I can't, you know, if I try to write and I can't see my writing, probably mat it with some coffee dyed paper, and I can use it as a little notebook in my Christmas journal. Okay, that's going to go in there. That's one good thing about digitals, hey? You can just pull it out from somewhere else to use it somewhere else. Kind of there, okay. And then over here we might do some decorations. Gonna see whether this is going to be able to work in there. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna cut it out just now. Maybe here I had something I wanted to put over here. I think I had this here that I said I'd like to put here like that, and I wanted to actually add something tiny in there like that. Wow, this is busy, but actually those two colors work, so maybe I'm gonna do that there. On this side over here, I don't know, let's put green. Let's put a green here, like green there. Now remember, mine printed out pink. Yours is going to print out red, eh? Just remember that. Mine is pink, like that. Okay, and I don't know, that over there, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right. But let's sort out the tags first, and something to go in there as well. Okay, let's sort the tags out. Would that work in there? Yeah, it would. Let's use green because this journal has a lot of red in it. So let's try the green. And let's do that. I am making a plan and getting a template. How's that for creativity? Oh, am I just what's the word I'm looking for? Giving myself a compliment? That's sad. Okay, so I got this die here, and I was like thinking, well, that could also work, you know, if I use that. But hey, this is better. I found it now. I'm going to use it, and let's hope that it's going to work. Okay. Like that. Kind of like that. And let's just neaten it up now. because, you know, I couldn't quite see what was happening on the other side. So, right, so if you have a corner rounder punch, then do make use of it. You bought it, right, didn't you? To make use of it, so go for it. If you don't have it, round your corners with your hands. I saw the where was it? Something I was looking at just now. And last year I rounded the corners by hand. I don't know what it was, but I definitely did. Oh, look, Santhony. Now that's sad. I forgot that this had this on it, but it's okay. So it's a little bit on the crooked side, on this side. I should have actually done it on this side. I kind of forgot that it had stripes on it. Where's this now? So should we put this in there? And should we just add maybe a pocket, not a pocket, a tag to it, so like a pull out tab. Let me just see. I'm sure I got something. I'm stealing from the other side. Or we could add something like this. No. Let's take this one and add it to it. Like that. So this is going in. Now over here. Is it even straight? I think so. I think so. Yeah. It's gonna go. Let's see. All that work, and I hope it fits in here. It does. There we go. It does fit in there. Let's see how much. Well, we could have made it bigger, but it's fine. There. Right, so and then we can pull it out like that. Okay. Next one was this one here, which we said will go in here. Now you can shove more stuff into these pockets. I'm just not going to. The reason I'm not going to is because I probably will put it into my journal, right? So you know me, I make very fat journals. So I don't want something more into my journal. I mean, I don't want it more bulkier. So I think I'm gonna use some of this. I swear I thought I took the lighter color yesterday. Why did I take such a dark green? I'm very upset. I thought I had the lighter green in my hand yesterday. No, that's too big. I'm just going to cut it off because you really don't want something too big, right? Sorry if I'm stretching that. Yeah, kind of like that in there. I use all these pieces. They will never go to waste. Yeah, that looks cute there. And then we got that there. And then we needed something for here. And we said that we probably will use one of these. I'm just trying to figure out which one I should use. No, that's too big. That one there. I don't know. That one. Okay, but you know what? That means I must go and cut it out. Let's not cut it out. Let's just use what we have. Alright, so this time around we can use this and then here, right here. Yes, I'm gonna cut it all. I'm gonna make a mark here. Why am I showing all this to you? I don't know, probably because you're getting all these pages together and you can see what I'm doing with them. The only one I think was the other one I just pulled out there, but really you can do that. And don't know where's my I wasn't planning on using it. There we go. Sorry. There, let's use that one there. Okay, and too little. No, yeah, let's use that one there. And turn it around. Let's use, you know, this is the old trick with the credit card, the old credit cards. Then you just make a thing. Let's see, is it gonna fit before we do anything else? Now I use 128 GSM all over, so is it gonna fit? Sure. No? That's okay. Let's see now. No. Oh, yeah, it is. It's like something's holding it and then it's going in. There. Let's just take this and open it out. Oops. Okay, let's not. Let's just glue it again. Oh gosh. Let's just glue it again. What did we do? Okay. Let's come back to that one since let's leave it to dry. It seems to have, but then maybe let's just cut this tag down. You know, I measured it. Doesn't matter. We'll cut it down. And we'll have to redo our thing. Redo it. I think it was that one. I think, or was it this one? Well, we'll know soon now, right? Yep, it was that one there. It was that one there. Okay, so let's do it again. so that it doesn't look weird. Yep, that looks better. And where's the thingy? Okay, I would go in and I would back this with some paper, but I mean, I'm not going to do that now on camera because I just want to show this to you quickly. Shucks, I swear to you, I can actually feel something holding it there. Is it too long? Yeah, well, it's too long. We didn't get our measurements quite right, did we? Let's take that out. I hate it when a tag doesn't fit in. It upsets me. Because you take so much of time doing the tag. Well, I shouldn't be inking in the back. I'm going to go in and add some thing to it. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There we go. That tag went in nicely now. So we're done with that. And so so there's one more here. And I think with this one, I am going to put that in there. I like it there. That's going to go in there. Kind of like that. Okay, so now what we're going to add to the front and around here. So let's put that there. We said we were going to add that there. That there. I like the double tag. So I'm going to add this here. And I'm going to make it into a pocket. Okay. Here like that, and I'm gonna put this there like that, kind of here like that. Okay, so let's glue this baby up 3 sides. Okay, kind of like this. I might take it off to decorate and come back. So if the video is getting too long when I'm editing it, then I'm going to just cut it and I'm going to then come back. Okay, so I want red on this one. I think I'm going to use the red. I had to go buy this yesterday. Well, I actually didn't go for this. I went for something else which they didn't have anymore. So sad. It's those hatch elastics. They don't have it anymore. But they have a very thin version of it. I don't like the thin version. It's not gonna hold. Well, where I am, they don't have it anymore. Yeah. So. Man, oh my word. So finicky. Cute. Okay, here now. I don't know. That thing's so busy already. I don't know. Maybe this, since it goes with all those there, and then maybe this here. So I use that as a pocket. Yeah. So I'm gonna glue it like halfway through and use it as a pocket. Like that. Oh, maybe I should just ink it before I put it on. Add a little bit more glue. Like that. And then this can go on top. There. Like that. No, like this. Yeah, like that. Here, I don't know. I feel like I'm overdoing it now, so not that. No, 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 no. Let's see what we have here. Maybe something from here. I don't know. Should we take anything? Because I definitely don't want to put anything on that. That's gonna be way too busy. This here? No. I'm probably going to leave it. Maybe just put something like Happy Holidays. Yeah. You know, let's not overkill it. Like that. Happy Holidays. Because it would be nice to have a little place. Even if I put like a little, you know, punched out part of coffee paper where I could just write a saying or something. I'm gonna do that. I like to do that. Then the book becomes functional for me. Kind of, yep. Just leave it. I'm not putting anything on that. On the side over here, or should we have something? No, no. Joy. No. That there. Yes, okay. We can have that there. And then we can just tuck something in it. Can make something to tuck in it. I'm just turning this into so it's not so brown. And I'm just gonna put glue. Kind of here. Like that. Okay, and then, well, I don't have anything to tuck in here. Let's see. Too big. We can tie something in there. Okay. Like that. Right, so we can type Mary or something in there at a later stage. There. And then I think I'm gonna leave this. I like that there. I probably would put some ribbon on it, like that, and this here. Let's try that. One whole. Oh, sorry. It's either this or I wake up and get my crocodile. You can see I'm really getting to the bottom here where I'm taking stuff from last year and using it as well. And that's because my last year's journal, I think I got COVID and I didn't actually show the last year journal. So I must actually, I looked at it this morning. I just need to finish it off and then I must give you all a you know, the flip through. And that in my autumn journal, and I think one of my flower journals. One is ready. That flower one is ready. Let's just do a flip through on it. Right, so that's done. And we're going to add some, no, I don't want to do green. That whole thing is green. Here. Oh, did I make it too small? Okay, too small. I think so. Let's turn it like this then. Like that in there. It's good. Now it doesn't want to fit again. It was fitting, now it doesn't want to. It's like getting stuck, but for no reason. Right, that's great. That's that now. And then here, I don't know. No. Let's just leave that there. And then I want the back plain. So on the front, I have something I want to use. I thought I took it out. Did I not? Yes, I did. There's the stuff here. To add that there. Yes, I knew I had stuff lying around. So even if you want to go back and we want to add this little dude, which is so cute, I think I'm going to add him. Now these are not stickers. I was going to print them on sticker paper, and then what happened was I wanted to get the cut. My cutter was not cutting properly, was not aligning properly, so I needed to do that first to see whether it's going to align properly. Cuteness, right there. So that's there. And then on this one here, we my fabric glue, I forgot to turn it over, but we're gonna try. We are going to try, and let's just not make it the wrong side. Like that, and then it's done. And then the last thing we want is to be able to close it now. So ta-da, I'm gonna just let that dry, because I want to put the closure on, but I don't want to put the closure on when it is wet. So I'm just gonna just put all this away, and while I'm putting all this away, then I can chat to you and I can say that, oh my greatness, guess what I forgot? Okay, I will do it this week. Completely slipped my mind. I don't know, I had a bad weekend. I reached my 1,000 subscribers, everybody. That should have been my first announcement to you, is that I reached 1,000. In fact, I reached over 1,000. I'm sitting at 1,033 subscribers at the moment, and I can't believe that I completely forgot. I think I was so like, wanted to get a video out to you. I wanted to get a video out to you for the weekend, that I completely missed it. I missed the fact that I was supposed to tell you that I am on 1,000 subscribers, 1,033 to be exact. So wow, I am over the moon. You would think that since I was over the moon, that would have been my first announcement, but as you can see, I think of you first. I wanted to get something out for you. So I'm over the moon in terms of that. And remember, I promised that I would do a random spin, okay, on those that had commented, and to check beforehand whether they were commented and they were my subscribers, and I was going to then allow you to choose. I think it was 2. I think we went with 2, hey? 2 digital kits from my Etsy store. And if you were a South African subscriber, I was going to give you a chance to either, you know, get something from my videos, or I don't know, my Christmas journal, but I don't know when that's coming around. But it, you know, probably at the rate I'm going after Christmas, but maybe even my Christmas journal. So if you want to wait for my Christmas journal, South Africans, and if you want, then you can wait for my Christmas journal, and I can give that to you as a special 1,000 subscriber gift, okay? And then also, you know, the long story, I think, why don't you comment on this video as well? I'll take it in as well, okay? Comment on this video and let me know what you thought about this video, and let me know whether you're going to try this. I am going to have this on my Facebook group, so remember to pop on by. I'm trying to neaten the table so you can see a better view of this. Remember to pop on by and go and have a look at Facebook in order to be able to see the to get this freebie. Yeah, so it's a freebie, and it's going to be, I think, what's it, 5 or 6 pages, okay, plus that template that I promised you last week. I was holding, someone asked me what about the template, and I said to her, listen, I'm holding back because I wanted to also, remember I said I wanted to do something special on Facebook as well for my 1,000 subscribers. So you know, just in case you were a subscriber but I couldn't verify you for some reason or the other, you're still going to get a freebie on my Facebook group for just being there. Just being there. And that's it. So tell me whether, you know, what you thought of this project, if you're going to be using the digitals that I put there to be able to do the last project that I did, as well as this one here, because now that's like kind of 2 projects that you're able to do. And yeah, tell me what you think and whether you enjoyed this video. Might be a bit long, so I may have cut it out somewhere, so I won't cut this part out because I'm talking about the subscribers here. But if you find that I did cut it out, it was just me you know, decorating it. So that's that journal done and dusted, the Zinner, and I hope you like it. Remember, the freebie is going to be there, and if I cut it out and you're getting just the final clip of it, then let me just give you a quick you know what, it's easier, let me give you a quick flip through, right? So first panel, and that's the it's got a little oh, did I stick it down? I did too. I did. Okay, I'll have to repair that, but that goes in there like that because I didn't allow it to dry. Stuck it in a pocket with the little thing here. There's the top loading pocket here, okay, and then turn it over, left it blank. There's the card that we made here for the side loading pocket. Here we've just got a tuck spot where we can write something there. Here we've got a tag, the misbehaving tag. Here we just put a little sticker there. There's another tag in there. I didn't decorate it too much. It is quite busy on its own. And that's it with this closure here, the green closure here. And remember, it is red. It just, my printer printed a different color. So, and why I wanted to use it, I don't know. because I wanted to use 128 GSM. In my other printer, doesn't like 128 GSM for some. Well, it does not like 128 GSM. It doesn't like the type of paper. Yeah, so there we go. That's it. Okay, so that's it. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't as yet subscribed and you liked what you saw, please remember to subscribe. I am at my 1000. I'm on 1033. Also, you know, tell me if you're watching this video till the end. I'd like to know how many people actually watch my videos till the end. So please let me know whether you've made it till the end on this video, and whether you're going to try this. Remember, it's going to be on the Facebook group, the freebies for this one and the other project. And take care, lots of love, have a blessed weekend from me, Santhony at Sannie Creates. Bye bye.